How do people show up here?
Loveless. Without love, that is. Often. Compassionless. Without a sense of compassion. Unenlightened, I say. Open to light. Living as a question as to why. And whatever it is, as long as they show up here, it's great. Whatever the darkness is that brings you here is great. But that's not what's important, it's what you can take from here. Not what brought you here, but what you can take from here for your journey, that you can put in your sack, your bag of wisdom, and take forward. That's what people come for, if anything. Whether they know it or not. Some say they want to check this form of teaching out, or form of music out, or this form of person, let's say, this type of person. They're curious. Well, that could lead to deeper understanding. Yeah. It's all about that, ultimately. What is your deepest understanding? You fall or rise on the merits of your understanding.
Do you think that coming here with major problems allows more growth or more understanding
For who? For me?
for the person coming here?
I learn more. Yeah, keep learning. But people come here for whatever it is that they can experience. Yeah, just to be here. Yeah, just to hear. Just to see. And see for themselves, or know for themselves if there's anything of value to take from this. This style of life. This space, see? This mind. This moment.
Do you feel that some people come here in effect bringing their families with them by way of their problems?
Doesn't matter. The family leads everyone here. This is part of everyone's family. It's the wisdom side of it. This is all in the family. Oh. But we're all in the family, you know, it's a big family. We're all here. Right. We're all here on this journey through space, inner and physical space.
Do you work from a psychic insight into the person, or from what they say, or?
Whatever's given. Everyone has the same need, or needs. They need peace, they need space, they need a fair hearing. They need an opportunity to feel real. They need the freedom to be as deep as they really are, okay, without fear. See?
And do those who come to you in a state of suffering know what they're suffering, or not know?
Some don't care about what they know. They know they just need to be here. And it may take them years to understand what being here was really about. Others know before they get here. So everyone is different. It's the beauty of it. We have the same needs, vital needs, but the mind is different, say. But it's the same machine, so it's not all that different, say. And since it is basically the same mind, then its teachings can have application and produce certain results. Say. It's called the science of it all. Say. The learning of perhaps higher logic, the logic of cause and effect, and how your self mechanism fares in terms of creating certain causes and effects for itself that produce results, high and low, along the way, which is teaching the individual how to be, what to do that works, and also how not to be and what to do that doesn't work. Fine. And how to maybe undo it.
Does, let's say, greater need lead to greater sincerity as far as the practice and what you have to say?
Greater need for what?
Relief of their suffering?
Many don't know what that suffering is. They don't know that it exists as such. Some do. Some have no clue. They're just here. Who's to say that it's better or worse just to be here? Yeah. Expecting nothing and hoping for nothing.
Do people come to see you with more of, let's say, an academic curiosity?
Some do. They have good questions. Yeah. Questions open the door. Sometimes the answers open the door. Sometimes the questions close the door. Sometimes the answers close the door.
For those who come in a relative state of contentment, does sitting with you illuminate needs they weren't aware of?
Depends. Could be some. Could be that nothing happens, or it could be that everything happens. Maybe the nothing is the everything that happens. Maybe the everything is the nothing that happens for the individual. It's all about the individual. It's all about you, whatever you are, who you are, what you are. Being, what you are being, who you are being. And whether or not that works for you. And whether coming here as a certain kind of being demonstrates to you that you need to be a different kind of being when you leave. And so all of this is part of the modification of consciousness that occurs relative to different states of reality, intermingling, okay, interfacing, interacting, into being.
Do you see people who come to you with greater, greater problems as having greater opportunities?
Of course, humans. Just humans, human nature, and all that that means. Just being, people. Wanting goodness, needing goodness from themselves and for others. Basic life need. Kindness, maybe. Straightness. Clearness. Peace.
How did this process begin for you? Was there a first person who came to you in need that...
What process are you speaking about?
Just being available to people to hear them
It's
out.
taken on different shapes and forms throughout the lifetime. See, when I was younger, as a child, my relatives would come and test me, talk to me. And that proved to be useful to them. Friends never asked any such questions. They didn't know about such things. So there's nothing to say to them. They weren't interested. So nothing needed to be said. But we played music. That was good enough.
Is what you offer people always based on their asking first, or do you offer it?
Or they know him. They know. I mean, it's not like I am something other than what they are. No, we are all what it is. And we have a deep side. We have a superficial side. Right? We have a noisy side and a very quiet side. That's given. The human is more than a face. And life is more than a comma. Spirit is more than what you know. So, these are basic points.